Time now for your Fox Sports update. Sam Squires is with us live. And Sam, what a win from New Zealand at the World Cup this morning.
Yeah, it was an absolute thriller, wasn't it, Ash? New Zealand have stunned England to book first spot in the T20 World Cup decider after a gripping semi-final win. Bowling first, the Black Caps were able to restrict the ODI World Champs to 4 for 166 with Moeen Ali their best with 51. In reply, the Kiwis lost 2 quick wickets, including captain Kane Williamson. But once the innings steadied, the match swung on the bat of Jimmy Neesham and opener Daryl Mitchell, who carried his bat with a game-winning 72.
Short, hit leg side, all the way for 6. Hit leg side, out the ground again. Oh, he's nailed that, he's going to get a mention, I'll tell you. They'll be talking about him all round the world. Full toss, won't be a no ball, will it go for 4? It does. Daryl Mitchell does it for New Zealand. Outstanding performance. Daryl Mitchell, what a star.
New Zealand belted 57 runs in the last 4 overs to claim it by 5 wickets and exact some revenge after losing the ODI World Cup final to England in 2019 in heartbreaking circumstances. The Black Caps are now 1 win away from claiming their own piece of history. The Adelaide Strikers have leapfrogged the Sydney Sixers on the table after a comprehensive WBBL victory in Adelaide. Sydney looked to have gotten off to a steady start before a mix-up between the wickets saw Elise Perry depart. 53 from Indian star Shafali Verma was the mainstay of the innings as the Sixers set the Strikers a competitive total of 143 for victory. That wouldn't be enough for Adelaide opener Katie Mack.
Down comes Mack. She just gets enough on it over the top, and she goes to 40. Mack along the carpet, just caressed through the covers for 4.
Captain Talia McGrath smashing a 6 to finish off the match as the Strikers recorded their 2nd straight victory. So Mack's unbeaten 67 leading Adelaide to a comfortable victory as they won by 8 wickets with 8 balls remaining. The Sixers have now scored over 140 in all of their last 4 games, but have only won 2 of them. Well, there's been a significant development after a positive COVID case at Hawthorn, with the Hawks reportedly notifying up to 6 other AFL clubs after young player Finn Maginness was diagnosed with COVID. Maginness took part in a cross-team scrimmage session last week, along with the likes of Essendon star Andrew McGrath, Blues forward Harry Mackay and Collingwood duo Taylor Adams and Braden Maynard. The Herald Sun is reporting that Hawthorn have said none of the players from the other clubs need to isolate or get tested under government rules, as the session was more than 48 hours before Maginness showed symptoms. All of his close contacts at the Hawks have returned negative tests for COVID, but will still be forced to isolate for the next week. Well, Eddie Howe is under no illusions as to the size of the task that confronts him at Newcastle after fronting the media for the first time as the Magpies' new manager. Howe takes over from Steve Bruce, who was sacked last month. He's the first major footballing appointment made by the club's new Saudi-led consortium, who took over in October. While Newcastle is now the richest club in world football, Howe's first task is helping them avoid relegation from the Premier League this season.
Task ahead is huge. It's a very, very difficult challenge. I'm under no illusions. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. We have a very, very difficult fixture list ahead in December. But I think all we can do, I know it's a cliche, but all we can do is look at on the horizon of the next game, try and win that, and then try and be better and prepare for the next game after that. I think there's no magic wand.
Howe is contracted until 2024. It's his first job since leaving Bournemouth following their relegation from the Premier League last year. And of course, Australia is in action against Pakistan later on tonight in the early hours tomorrow morning, the semi-final of the T20 World Cup. The winner, of course, takes on New Zealand after that stunning win this morning. That's all from me, Ash.
Best of luck to them, Sam. Thank you for that.